Hawaii vacation rentals outrunning standard hotels. More tourists to the Aloha State are spending their holiday time in Hawaii vacation rentals versus hotels almost twice as much. Last month, the average occupancy of vacation rentals was 40.5% while hotel occupancy came in at 23.8%. Unlike standard hotels, condominium hotels, timeshare resorts, and vacation rental units are not necessarily available year-round or each day of the month and often accommodate a larger number of guests than traditional hotel rooms. In December 2020, the total monthly supply of statewide vacation rentals was 621,100 unit nights minus 25.4%, and monthly demand was 251,300 unit nights minus 59.9%. However, the unit average daily rate ADR for vacation rental units statewide in December was $251, which was less than the ADR for hotels $291. Beginning October 15, passengers arriving from out of state and traveling in Tur County could bypass the mandatory 14-day self-quarantine with a valid negative COVID-19 not test result from a trusted testing and travel partner through the state's Safe Travels program. Effective November 24, all trans-Pacific travelers participating in the pre-travel testing program were required to have a negative test result before their departure to Hawaii, and test results would no longer be accepted once a traveler arrives in Hawaii. On December 2, Kauai County temporarily suspended its participation in the state's Safe Travels program, making it mandatory for all travelers to Kauai to quarantine upon arrival. On December 10, the mandatory quarantine was reduced from 14 to 10 days in accordance with the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's guidelines. The counties of Hawaii, Maui, and Kalawao Molokai also had a partial quarantine in place in December. In December, legal short-term rentals were allowed to operate on Oahu, Hawaii Island and Kauai as long as they were not being used as a quarantine location. For Maui County, vacation rentals were also allowed to operate during December, but could only be used as a place of quarantine by inter-island travelers awaiting their pre-travel test results. The Hawaii Tourism Authority's HTA Tourism Research Division issued the report's findings utilizing data compiled by Transparent Intelligence, Incorporated. The data in this report specifically excludes units reported in HTA's Hawaii Hotel Performance Report and Hawaii Timeshare Quarterly Survey Report. In this report, a vacation rental is defined as the use of a rental house, condominium unit, private room in private home, or shared room/space in private home. This report also does not determine or differentiate between units that are permitted or unpermitted. The legality of any given vacation rental unit is determined on a county basis. Year-to-date December 2020. Short-term rentals were not on the state's list of essential businesses at the beginning of June, and the county mayors then enacted their own rules regarding short-term rentals. On Oahu, short-term rentals were not allowed to operate for much of 2020. For Hawaii Island, Kauai and Maui County, legal short-term rentals were allowed to operate as long as they were not used as quarantine locations. However, in October, Maui County started allowing travelers awaiting their pre-travel test results to stay in a vacation rental as their place of quarantine. In 2020, the statewide vacation rental supply fell by 39.6% compared to 2019 levels with 6.0 million available unit nights. Unit demand was more sharply impacted, down 65.1% to 2.6 million unit nights. The average 2020 occupancy for Hawaii vacation rental units was 42.8% minus 42.3 percentage points, and ADR was $238 minus 17.9% figure 2. In comparison, Hawaii hotels were 37.1% occupied in 2020 with ADR at $267. Island highlights. In December, Maui County had the largest vacation rental supply of all four counties with 250,800 available unit nights minus 10.6%, and unit demand was 104,800 unit nights minus 52.7%, resulting in 41.8% occupancy minus 37.2 percentage points, with an ADR of $277 minus 24.8%. Maui County hotels were 26.0% occupied with an ADR of $501. During 2020, there were 2.1 million available unit nights in Maui County minus 33.1%. Maui County vacation rental occupancy was 42.4% minus 46.3 percentage points, and ADR was $293. In comparison, Maui County hotels were 33.9% occupied in 2020 with ADR at $414. Oahu vacation rental supply was 135,900 available unit nights minus 41.7% in December. Unit demand was 62,800 unit nights minus 64.4%, resulting in 46.2% occupancy. Minus 29.5 percentage points, and an ADR of $204 minus 19.5%. Oahu hotels were 23.6% occupied with an ADR of $184. Oahu had 1.7 million available unit nights minus 46.4%, in 2020. Oahu vacation rental occupancy was 42.4% minus 43.4 percentage points, and ADR was $184. In comparison, Oahu hotels reported 39.0% occupancy in 2020 with ADR at $216. The island of Hawaii vacation rental supply was 129,000 available unit nights minus 35.8%, in December. Unit demand was 59,300 unit nights minus 58.9%, resulting in 46.0% occupancy minus 25.9 percentage points, with an ADR of $232 minus 7.4%. Hawaii Island hotels were 26.8% occupied with an ADR of $329. Vacation rental supply for the year was down 42.1% to 1.4 million unit nights for Hawaii Island. Hawaii Island vacation rentals ended the year with 44.6% occupancy minus 32.7 percentage points, and ADR of $188 minus 20.5. In comparison, Hawaii Island hotels were 38.0% occupied in 2020 with ADR at $254. Kauai had the fewest number of available unit nights in December at 105,500 minus 10.7%. Unit demand was 24,400 unit nights minus 71.2%, resulting in 23.1% occupancy minus 48.7 percentage points, with an ADR of $309 minus 21.6%. Kauai hotels were 13.4% occupied with an ADR of $178. In 2020, Kauai vacation rental supply was 877,300 available unit nights minus 33.7%, with 41.5% occupancy minus 44.9 percentage points. Kauai vacation rental ADR was the highest in the state at $297 minus 21.0%. Kauai hotels were 33.0% occupied in 2020 with ADR at $262. Hashtag rebuilding travel.